Okay, okay. Elbows. Knees. Oh, see, this is getting serious right here. This is the things that I cannot, I cannot keep up with it. Two countries that I love. My Cuba and the Philippines together. Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special one. And I'm not kidding this time, because for the longest time you guys have been asking that I react to something related to my country as well, because you guys want to know a little bit more about Cuba. You want to get to know me a little bit better when it comes to my values, my traditions, my background, and where I come from. I think that I was able to find the perfect video that will kind of blend the main subject of my channel, the Philippines, with some of my personal background, Cuba. What's even better and more exciting is that I was able to find a video from someone that I love, that I admire, and that I look up to. I've been a silent viewer of hers for quite a few weeks now, and I love how she is the #1 beauty expert in the Philippines and also doctor to the celebrities. I'm talking about none other than Dr. Vicki Belo. This is very exciting because clearly I don't know what's gonna happen in this video. I don't know which places she visited precisely, although I know that she's in Havana. But honestly, there are so many things to do in Havana, Cuba, that this video could go like literally anywhere. So I'm gonna stop talking here and I'm gonna start reacting. But if you enjoy my video, please go ahead and leave a like so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, let me know in the comment section what you like the most about my country, and is there something that you think is similar to the Philippines? Let me know. Alright my friends, so without further ado, let's get into today's reaction. I really hope that you enjoy it.
Be strong.
Look at Vicki, she's really enjoying herself here, huh? This is what I like about her. She's such a free spirit and has always like positive vibes. Gotta appreciate that. Oh, look at my country, the cars. Calesa, coche. Oh my god, okay, wait, that hotel that you just saw right there, wait, let me show you. That one. Oh, this ain't no joke. This is the most expensive hotel in the entire country. Not just that city, not just the capital, the entire country. Miss Vicki, I see you're putting in the coin, huh? I mean, look at the beauty of the cars. When I used to live in Cuba, I took this for granted for so long. I didn't know this was unique in the world. I thought like everyone had cars like this everywhere in the world, but nope. A mafia tour. Okay, the audio is not very strong, but I'll try to give you comments as she goes. Ooh, she's there with her entire crew. Sunscreen, it's a need in Cuba because our weather is so warm and the sun is super strong. So if you don't put sunscreen, you're gonna get burned for sure. Look at Vicki being a model, girl. I wanna go to Cuba with her. I think they're going for a tour. This is very classical in Cuba. People go and they rent the old cars and they go for a tour of the city.
1948.
The car is from 1948. Can you imagine that?
Original engine from 1948.
That's almost as old as I am.
So we are now doing a mafia slash gangster tour around Havana.
Oh.
And this morning we are riding vintage cars. So this particular one is owned by my friend Alex over here. Hi Alex.
Hello.
This is a 1948 car, and according to Alex, it still runs on its original engine. So
Wow.
we have different colors. We're in the green one. Pork and Siaka are in the white. Mom and Hayden are in the, which one? Red. There's a blue one as well. So it's gonna be so much fun. It's so fresco. The wind is great.
Fresco.
I feel like a 1950s gangster here with my beautiful girl.
It feels like we are in a set and we're just touring around the set. So Havana is so beautiful. It's perfect. And it feels like you're stuck in an era.
Yeah, that's so true, you know. I can tell you being in Cuba myself that when you live in Cuba and you have never left the country, you kind of take these things for granted. But once you go out and then you look back, you realize how unique the country is. When you go back, it really feels as if you were stuck in a different era, as if everything was from like the 1950s, 1960s, you know. It's kind of a mix of the architecture from the Spanish influence. You have a lot of like old cars, you have a lot of old buildings, and because of the economic situation in Cuba, which is not good at all at the moment, the country has never really developed that much. We don't have many modern buildings, we don't have a lot of new construction, so everything that we have, the city, the transportation, a lot of even the styling when it comes to clothes and all of that.
So it's the best time to actually explore.
This is a very nice part of Havana. They have like very old buildings, but we have this section that is called El Malecón, which is pretty much a division between the city and the ocean. And all Cubans go there to see the sunset. So we just bring like drinks and we meet with our friends and we go there and just sit and watch the sunset. That's like the favorite thing to do for Cubans in Havana, of course.
So nice, it's so beautiful. Havana's an archipelago and so we're driving along the coast right now.
The audio is not very good, but she's just describing like what she sees in the city, the smell, because there's not a lot of pollution in Cuba, so the air is very fresh, very clean. Oh, they're going to the National Hotel! Oh, memories. Look at Vicki. This used to be the National Hotel in Cuba back in the day, the most important one, historically speaking, where most of the presidents and celebrities that used to visit Cuba used to stay back in the day. Nowadays, not as much because we have all sort of new resorts and all-inclusives and all of that. This hotel has more of a symbolic meaning, more of a historical feeling as well. If you get the chance to visit it, it's not as expensive as compared to other hotels, but also I feel like the quality of the service stayed a little behind compared to the newer hotels that we have. Hotel Nacional. Ah, that's why she's going there for the mafioso tour. Batista used to be the president in Cuba before we had the communist revolution. That's a fun fact right there. Everything in Cuba belongs to the state. Everything. There's no private property. Although nowadays people are allowed to have small businesses, everything technically speaking belongs to the state. See, this is what I'm telling you, like when you visit these places you honestly feel like you're in a different time. Because it's like a feeling thing, I don't know. Mojito! This is like our national drink, let's say. So refreshing, so good. This is making me a little nostalgic, you guys. I haven't been to my country in like 3 years now. Haven't seen my mom, my grandparents, my friends. Oh my god, I will die for one of those. Take away my coffee and just give me a mojito, please. If you look at the walls in Cuban like historical places and bars, you will always see pictures of heroes and celebrities and a lot of things that like for some reason we really glamorize them and we keep them in our memory, in like the social memory, let's say. Here you can see it. See, and it's not just like local stuff, it's people from all around the world. Everyone's like discovering the places and the little girl's just like, hide and seek, huh? Look at it. This is what we call a Coco taxi because it looks like a coconut and you can just take it and take a ride around the city. They're really inexpensive and it's a lot of fun. And you don't get the heat of being inside a car. It's really refreshing and just such a nice experience. I want to do this when I go back to Cuba. I am guessing that maybe they rented these taxis, the old cars, for the day, because usually this is pretty expensive if you rent a car for like the entire day and like they take you like from one place to another. It can be quite expensive, especially that the really nice cars that have been really well entertained. The other ones are used mostly for like public transportation, but these ones that are in a good state, you gotta drop a coin for that. I love that Vicky's just like enjoying herself. She's so silly, but at the same time like so fun to watch. And it's refreshing because she's such a respectable person, right? But she can be so down to earth.
Oh, don't be sad. We will win later. Promise.
Oh, such a good idea. Instagrammable photos with the cars.
Right? You go forward. Okay. Partly can't be seen.
I love it. I need to do this type of things when I go to Cuba. Usually I just focus on my family and I don't do much. I just go to the beach and like visit around the city, but I must go to Havana next time I visit Cuba. Fun fact, last movie that came out from Fast and Furious was filmed in Havana, Cuba. And that was the first American movie that was shot in the country for the past 50 years, I think. So if you watch that movie, the opening scene, you will see Havana and all the old cars from Havana as well.
Do one. Do one.
Can I do one waiting for me?
You can hide, you can run back and forth.
Or I can color.
Oh, you have color? I didn't bring it. Bring it.
Where I start with like
Okay.
Simon Bolivar. These are some of our national heroes. ¡Ay, la conga! El carnaval. Oh, this is the equivalent of like you guys' Filipino festivals. I miss this so much. It's always a party. In the streets, it's like there's always music and people dancing. Yeah. They're going to a paladar, which is kind of a home. It's a Cuban home turned into a restaurant.
What the private citizens do,
This is where you go and get like typical food, like the real one.
and they actually open it up as a restaurant.
There you go, she's reading my mind.
Airbnb. So we are actually in someone's house right now, and we're about to have lunch. And for those that are operating smaller restaurants, it's really interesting because sometimes the grandmother's the cook,
Yeah.
the uncle is the waiter.
That's true. You got your grandma cooking back in the kitchen, you have your mother, you have your auntie, everyone. So it's like real Cuban food that you experience. It's not like fancy restaurant whatsoever, but it's really delicious. I'm not gonna get emotional, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep it together.
Really like coffee, you know? And they also have the new package over there. See? This called Filipino. This
Yes.
strong and dark.
Yes, that part. I mean, the wages, the salaries in Cuba are so extremely low that honestly, that's one of the reasons why I admire my people so much, because Cubans are able to do so much with so little. Honestly, Cubans struggle throughout the month, and I come from a family that doesn't has a lot of money, that doesn't have like a social status, so I know what the struggle feels like. Luckily enough, we have like always help from my dad who lived here in Canada, and we have like other family members who are always willing to help, but some Cubans don't have that luck, and it's extremely hard. The average salary is like from 35 to 40 USD dollars, which is the equivalent of like 1,700 pesos in the Philippines. It's really not a lot, and Cubans at the end of the day, they still share whatever they have. If you're a stranger and you knock on someone's home, they're still gonna open the door, give you a glass of water, or share whatever food they have. So when I look back at my past living in Cuba, I honestly am proud of my country, of my family, of the things that I've been able to accomplish thanks to them.
Daddy, may surprise ka mamaya. Galing ha, matatapos na oh.
Oh, he's drawing one.
Alam niya kung sino.
I'm sure he's gonna ask him for like $1 or something. That's like his business.
Why were you inspired to draw that? I don't know. ¿Por qué tú inspira? Basta kung palihan yung mga...
He wants $1. I know this hustle.
Oh, I like you, my friend.
Where the dollar at? I knew he was gonna be waiting for $1. And at the end of it, he was like, well, there you go. This is very common in the streets in Cuba. Whenever you go there, like I was just telling you, people struggle a lot. Like situation financially, it's extremely hard, and people survive as they can. Very often, this is one of the things that you might encounter. Like you're just walking down a park and someone comes next to you, they make a quick drawing of you, and then they give it to you, expecting something in return. Most of the time, if you don't give anything back, it's not a big deal because you didn't ask for the portrait to begin with. But they kind of expect it because it's a little help. It just allows them to feed their families and their kids, and you know, it's usually like the breadwinner of the house who does this type of thing. So, oh, memories.
Actually, natakot ako when he was following me around.
Actually looks like him.
I said, why is he taking notes about us? Yun pala, I suspected that he's drawing me because he was not scared in following me. So, here it is.
Aww.
And my black side crew cut, shaved hair on the sides. I'm happy. I have a souvenir from Cuba. Ay, nako. Cuba surprises me all the time.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Souvenirs! You cannot go to Cuba and not buy a souvenir. It's a tradition for us. When I go visit Cuba, I bring souvenirs for my friends. Because it's just like part of the culture.
In my city.
What's your name?
The best guy is a boy.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
Thank you,
Have a good day.
Oh, see, this is what I really love about my people, my country. They're so warm, like they're just playful. They don't care if they know you or not. They're just gonna be nice and throw jokes at you and try to make conversation. You know, probably this guy was just kind of like trying to sell his merch, but at the same time, he was being friendly, just like give me a high five, talking about the best like boxer, whatever. I'm sure he was talking about Manny Pacquiao. So they try to find things in common with you to not just be a salesperson, but to connect with you, give you like a personalized approach. Very often you don't find that type of personal connection in capitalist countries like Canada. It just brings me back home. La Catedral de La Habana. Beautiful church. Beautiful. Look at the colors, the monuments, the parks. We have so many parks. Every 2 blocks there's a park.
Okay guys, so as you know, part of the Cuban DNA is music and dance. And so
Oh.
today we are going
I got the music, not the dance. Sorry. I'm so bad at it. I have 2 left feet. I can't. Here's the thing for me, right? If you ask me to dance, I will dance. But the thing is, I cannot learn a choreography. I cannot keep up. I'm the one person always stepping on like everyone's shoes. So if you ever get the chance to dance with me, don't wear white shoes because I will ruin them. Like what they do with their feet is just like so complicated. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it. This is easy, like they're just like... But when they get serious, it gets serious. I love to see this. 2 countries that I love. My Cuba and the Philippines together. So beautiful. Oh. Okay, okay. Elbows. Knees. Oh, see, this is getting serious right here. This is the things that I cannot, like, I cannot keep up with it. Hey. This video is just making me so nostalgic. I just want to go back, right? It's been 3 years, guys. Oh. Nightlife in Havana. This must be fun. I'm telling you, next time I visit Cuba, Havana is the way to go.
See? You don't own it.
Yeah, this is my home. This is my home. This is my house.
Yeah, what's your name?
Raul. Raul.
This is Raul.
My name is Raul. How are you? Welcome everybody.
In Cuba,
New Year's
we
dinner.
have private restaurants. A lot of them. So he cooks all the food, and then usually most of this is a staple, but this is private. So with passion, yeah.
I don't know what he's preparing right there, but I don't see any rice. Is this supposed to be like a traditional Cuban meal? Cause girl, if there ain't no rice, this is not a meal. Like I said before, it might be a snack, might be a dessert, but ain't no meal.
Okay, so in the menu it says secret. That's the name of the meat.
Secret in the menu, huh? I don't know if I will trust that.
Where I try to put my attention on the yuca and the pork. It's what we eat. It's what everybody in Cuba is eating today, 31st December. But we did a kind of a different twist with the apple. That for us is
Girl, Vicky, I don't know about this chef, huh? Girl, you gotta come to my place. I'll prepare some food for you and I'll show you the real Cuban dishes.
in the bowl. So it's gonna have real smoky flavor.
And I know for a fact my girl gonna be hungry after she finishes with those little ass dishes.
You're gonna taste the flavor. Wow. That's the idea. Please enjoy.
What in the fancy Cuban meal is going on here? Girl, nah. Nah. Vicky girl, just come visit. Okay, when I go to the Philippines, girl, like, I don't know, like, I'll invite you, come over, or like, have me over and I'll cook for you. This right here is real cute and all, don't get me wrong, but this is not it, sis.
Okay, so I'm gonna serve 2 legs, okay? Next is the lamb, carrots, and then the life in pink, yeah, and then the dessert. Yeah, do it.
This was everything before the pandemic, so they were still able to celebrate and get together, and Cuban nightlife is really a lot of fun. There's always a party, always a place to go, a restaurant, a nightclub, so many things to do. Look at Vicky feeling herself with her husband, you know what I'm saying? This is a Cuban tradition. We burn all the old stuff for the new year. Yeah, we burn like the old stuff, like just throw it out the street, like burn that. Starting a new year, brand new, clean. Oh, it's already over. Alright everyone, thank you for watching this video with me. Honestly, it was a little nostalgic. I got a little emotional at some point, but I was able to get it together, and I'm glad I did because the overall feeling of this video is very positive. It's very uplifting. I really love my country. I love my culture, my people, and it's very nice for me to see kind of my worlds collide. Filipinos visiting Cuba and not the other way around, or Cubans talking about the Philippines. I would love to see more stuff like this because Cuba has so much to offer, and I know for a fact, you know, when I tell you all the time we have so much in common, it just makes me proud to see that my people were so nice, so open, so welcoming to Filipinos, because you guys are just the exact same thing. Now, I know that I spoke a lot during this video, but I want to hear it from you. What did you think about my country, the architecture, the cars, the people? Go on and tell me everything in the comment section because I will be reading them, I will be replying to you guys, and let's just make this like a fun interaction and learning from each other. While you're at it, as usual, don't forget to leave a like on my videos that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, come here and give me a hug, because that's a little tradition on this channel. You know that I love you, that I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and spending a few moments out of your day here with me. And until I see you next time, as always, please stay safe, be kind to one another. Sending you all my love, all my kisses, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.